I want power because I want a name. Forget it. Not this end time. God is too serious for that kind of joke. I want power because I want to also be a... There are people who you should love generally, but they should never cross the outer court. There's nothing you can do about them, but keep them at the outer court of your destiny. There are people, because of their love for God, their value and contribution to your life, they have access to the inner court. And I hope in your most holy place there is only one person there, because if there is more than one person there, you are practicing idolatry. That most holy place is a position that only God, it is only the size of God that can fill that place. If money is there with God, remove money out this night. If titles are there, remove it this night. The most holy place was designed to be the habitation of the jealous God, the only one whose size fills that place. So every other thing that has transited itself from your outer court, your inner court, your most holy place, and God is somewhere trying to squeeze space with money, titles, a name, fame, remove all of them out this night and rearrange your relational life. Know who matters to you most. Love everybody, but not everybody is worth dying for. No. No. Are we together? Yes. This is very important. Invest in your relationships. Connect with existing relationships that have produced profit to your life. Let me tell you this. I have taught you and I will keep teaching you. We maintain relationships by fueling it consistently with gratitude. If you cannot contribute value, contribute gratitude. If you cannot contribute value, contribute gratitude. Somebody is always paying your school fees. You don't have any money to give the person back, but always say thank you. Remember? Gratitude. Gratitude. Honor. Now is the time when you show people gratitude. Gratitude. Talking about relationships, use this opportunity to tell people thank you. Let me advise you, ladies and gentlemen, do not be under pressure to stretch your finances beyond necessary as a way of trying to say I must buy hamper for everybody. There are too many good people in your life and you are growing financially. I'm not teaching you greedy people who agree with me quickly now because they don't want to give. I'm not teaching you to be greedy. Are we together? But I am saying there is a narrative in church that we must correct. You must not give me hamper to show you love me. If you are not yet there, pray for me. It is a greater gift than a hamper. So don't be under pressure, but tell someone thank you. You cannot buy a hamper of hundreds of thousands, but you can load your phone with 2,000 naira and send thank you to everybody. Thank you for what you have done. I want to appreciate you for making me love God, know God more. Send. That is your Christmas gift. And God will honor your heart of sincerity and gratitude. Don't wait and be angry and say, can you imagine it's Christmas? Nobody is even thinking about me. That is a message from your tomorrow, that you are going to tomorrow alone because you are not investing in anybody's life. Are we together? Yes. Somebody should matter enough in your life to be able to tell them thank you. Send something home to your loved ones. Send something to your children, parents, spouses. Send something to one another. Children, send something to your parents. Preachers, even. You know, we men of God, sometimes we are always receiving. Pastors, do something to your people too. No matter how small. And then members too, do something to your leader. Don't just say amen. Thank God we are finished now. Go, let God who called you help you. I'm not saying you should do anything for me. No. But I'm teaching you, is a very good, never watch a man bless you from January till December and wrap up that year without blessing the person. It's a good culture. I'm not teaching you to give me anything. Believe me, God has been faithful to me. But it's a culture you must learn. That includes your boss in office. Some of you are soon going on break. Go and get a hamper. I don't like the director, but you like your tomorrow. And you bring the hamper and drop it, and the man is surprised. Why did you do this? He first suspects you because he's not used to people being kind for no reason. And then after 1 week, he calls you. Then he starts telling you the story of his life, because you have earned a right to move deeper in relationship with him. By January, you receive an email that you have become a director, and people will say, no, this lady must have done something. They are right. You worked your way by intelligence to rise and scale to the position of a director. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do not allow anybody who has played a significant role in your life without maintaining the relationship. And some of you have money, you are rich. Use your money to build relationships. Relational investment is greater than any other investment. It is because of relationships people go to heaven. It's because of relationships people go to hell. Don't ignore relationships. Are we learning? Connect with good relationships, quality relationships. Apostle, I'm not that kind. I don't visit people. Choose people to visit. Now there's no excuse. Visit someone. Surprise them. Go to their home. Just go and sit down. I just came to say hello. Wow. What do we do? No. Don't bother yourself trying to do anything. Joke with them. Play with them. How are you doing? Pray with them. Carry a gift and drop and tell them you live, and you watch that widow crying. And you watch that person crying and say, no one has ever done this in my life. And God said, you did that for that woman. Get ready for the next level. These are the things we do in the spirit to rise. Is God helping someone? The days of eating alone, that's what destroys people. There is he that scattereth and yet increaseth. There is he that withholdeth more than is meet and tends to penury. Let me challenge you. Let your 1 naira, your 1 pound, your $1 add a smile to someone's face. Invest in relationships. Number 4. This is the most important discussion about the most important discussion. Go for an end of year retreat. I'm repeating myself, you have heard me before, but I will always drum it, because these are ordinances that are fixed. Most believers are not taught that a retreat is part of the believer's process. Retreats are times where you set apart time to be with the Lord, to be all by yourself, flogging it out with destiny. Listen carefully. A retreat is a time that is set apart, away from the noise. If God grants you grace and you are buoyant enough, you can travel somewhere, be alone with God. At any level, you can even use your house, just away from the noise and distraction. Take a day, take 2 days, take 3 days, and spend with the Lord. What do you do in a retreat? Number 1, thanksgiving. The first thing we do in a retreat is to personally, lavishly express gratitude to the God who has kept you. Please learn this. Believers must be taught. What do you do in a retreat? Number 2, an honest appraisal of the current year, the year ending now. You do an appraisal of the year. This is the second thing we do in a retreat. After you are done thanking God, rolling before your maker, thanking him for all he's done, the next thing is you must appraise the year. And I've taught you the indices that you use to appraise your year. Your spiritual growth, your level of mental transformation, your level of health and wholeness. Are we together? Your relationships, your finances, purpose and, destiny advancement. You gauge your life against these indices. Have I done well this year? What would I have done better this year that I did not do? What opportunities did I miss? What opportunities did I maximize? What instructions did I ignore? What was the price, the consequence? Are we together? Let me tell you this. When you are doing an appraisal of yourself, do not lie to yourself. Be sincere and honest, as transparent before God as you can be.